Dricus Du Plessis choked out Israel Adesanya in the fourth round to settle their bitter feud as the South African retained his middleweight title at UFC 305. Du Plessis had edged the opening 2 rounds in Perth, Australia before the former champion responded to put himself in the ascendancy at the beginning of the championship rounds. But it was Du Plessis who turned the screw in the fourth, taking down Adesanya before forcing him to tap to a rear naked choke. "He is one of, if not the greatest strikers ever in this division," he said afterwards. "I needed the takedown and I got the takedown. I'm alive right now, that's a bonus. I came in here to die for the belt. This man has done so much for this sport and I'm sorry that I came across disrespectful about the fact he comes from Africa. Tonight Africa would have won regardless. I have the utmost respect for him." After a fractious build-up, Adesanya and Du Plessis embraced after the fight, with the former adding, "I knew he would be tough and hard to put away, but I was cracking him. I felt strong in there, I was able to resist his takedowns. I make a stupid mistake on the ground and he adjusted. I didn't do what I wanted to do tonight. I'm disappointed in myself but am proud because this is the best I've ever felt and the best I've ever looked. He was just the better man on the night and I respect that." Du Plessis, who was unbeaten in the UFC since his debut 4 years ago, won the middleweight title by beating Sean Strickland earlier this year. That split decision victory followed wins over Robert Whittaker, Derek Brunson, Darren Till and Brad Tavares to finally set up a clash with Adesanya. The New Zealand-based Nigerian was himself beaten by Strickland last year as his second reign as champion came to an end. Adesanya had previously lost his belt to bitter rival Alex Pereira before winning it back by stopping the Brazilian, who is now the light heavyweight ruler, in their rematch. And after a quiet opening 90 seconds to his clash with Du Plessis, it was Adesanya who struck first, cutting the champion to the forehead. But Du Plessis responded well as the round progressed, fine-tuning his left kick before catching his challenger with a 1-2. Adesanya was taken down in the opening minute of the second session and had to weather a choke attempt before wriggling out and returning the fight to the feet. And the challenger responded well, landing an uppercut as he increased the pace, only for Du Plessis to record another takedown as he wrestled his way through the remainder of the round. Adesanya began the third round by targeting the champion's body, but his best shot of the round was an elbow to the head midway through. Du Plessis responded well as both men appeared to tire as they traded strikes in the center of the cage. Adesanya landed a uppercut before the champion replied with a left hand, refusing to allow his challenger the chance to catch the judge's eyes. Adesanya continued to push forward at the start of the penultimate session, but a left hook from Du Plessis changed the course of the round. With the challenger hurt, Du Plessis hunted the finish, landing successive right hooks before securing another takedown and the rear naked choke.